Okay, guys. I'm getting well, first off, good afternoon, everybody. I'm getting everything set up, so give me a few minutes while I make sure everything's good to go, and then I will get the stream rolling. Thank you for your patience. Bear with me. Okay, everybody, I am back, and I've done some changes in the meantime. I was tinkering yesterday when I got back from my little camping trip. You know, the one that I am really hurting from right now. I'm currently building up a new base. For one, as you can see, pretty, pretty got the the frame going pretty well so far. Now, do I really know what I'm doing after? Once I get this thing rolling and built, well, obviously I'm going to fill it with machines and chests and storage solutions. Industrial Craft 2, as BM36000 asked me to do. But I haven't quite figured it out from there. I want to be a bit more stylized than hiding in the cave. That's kind of what I decided while I was tinkering last night. I think what kind of got it for me is that I was on one of those, servers playing this, and I realized that, being in a cave is all well and good, but it doesn't feel like home. No, does it? Now let's see if I can actually sleep in this sleeping bag. Last time I did this, I got kicked. I had to kick myself from the server because it kind of crashed. So, fingers crossed. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I didn't get stuck. Okay, time to eat. And I kind of came back to this stream as I realized I need more dark oak wood. I was hoping to get this finished before I rolled back into the stream, but if I kept on pushing and pushing and pushing, I may not have actually streamed today. So here we are. Now, I had a new chest. That's for specific food items. I was running out of room in my woodlands chest. And I killed the agricraft farming because it just seemed like it was totally and utterly broken. And when I'm a bit more settled and I'm not really reliant on the food is when I'll probably come back to it and try to see if I can get it to work. Yeah, I was working on that. I was working on my tree farm, as I can see here. Let's bring this over. I haven't quite figured out where I'm going to be placing things in my new house quite yet. Food? Okay, so yeah, as you can see, I totally just doing this vanilla style since the agricraft seemed to just not work out for me. Oh, that's what I can bring. Ah, I forgot about my espresso. Oh, and something else I almost forgot to mention. As you can tell, my Minecraft looks a little bit different, and I'm hoping you guys think it looks better. But I decided to put on a resource pack. This resource pack is Faithful 32X with mods. If I don't have the link in the description now, it will be by the time the recording is saved to my various streams. Wait a second. Where'd my coffee go? Ah, there it is. Okay. Because I don't remember if I think my current one may have BDcraft, pure BDcraft link in there. I was bouncing between those two mod packs, and then I finally settled on this one because while I like pure BDcraft, I can barely run the 64X without streaming, so I decided to not have it for this one because the 32X doesn't seem to look as clean as the Faithful one, and I think it's just because Faithful makes the traditional textures a bit more high resolution. So here we go. I'm pretty sure the dark oak trees are down this way. I just like the look of dark oak. It's like I've done this style of building with dark oak, birch, and it seems like it only really looks good with the darker ones, at least to me. I may be wrong, so other people might find it looks better with the lighter woods. Is it just okay? I gotta check something. Oh, there we go. Says I got 2 people watching, but I'm not 100% on that. I can't tell. Yeah, I can't tell. It's probably just me monitoring my own streams. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to go find some dark oak real quick. Can't seem to remember precisely where it was last. Ooh, I've been collecting these flowers as well because, you know, I kept on saying Botania, 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 and I'm like, yet I haven't started it yet. It's like I should at least start some basic mana generation so when I finally get around to actually doing something with it, I don't have to wait around for the mana to be generated, because the beginning parts of Botania can be a little on the slow side. Ah, there they are. I knew they were moderately nearby. Well, sinkhole. Or just random hole. And I have no idea what keeps on smacking me like that. Thinking it's my tools. No, bees. Ah! I always seem to get hit by those bees and be like, what hit me? Keep on forgetting that forestry added that mechanic to all bees to some form or another in 1.8 and beyond, I'm pretty sure. Ironically, probably after I chop down these trees and maybe get some more going on my house, I'm gonna have to run to the mining dimension because, well, I forgot I need iron. I need iron badly since all my tools are iron. Okay. So at this point, I'm just going to be chopping down some of these trees, probably waiting for some of their saplings to drop, and then at least until my axe breaks. Come on, there we go. I love the lumber axe. It makes this so much easier. You know what? I want to do my espresso. See how this works. I guess the speed doesn't really stick around too long. Oh! Finally broke. Finally broke. I like how it looks like it has just a straight up divot in the middle. It's like, I dented my axe. Oh no. Why did I come over here? Oh yeah, I was putting away the things I don't actually need to have on me at the moment. And yeah, no, it doesn't seem like that's for, that's the food thing, but I'm really hoping to have a basic storage solution in my new base, hopefully by the end of this stream. I may be wrong, I don't know. My goal is to have a new house, basic item sorting. What else? Oh yeah, my ore doubling and going automatic with the to go, because if I have my item sorting system, basic system, then I'll have automatic ore processing. You know, it's just stuff like that. If I don't have it by the end of the stream, it will definitely be done tomorrow. Because, well, my disorganized butt can't seem to keep myself organized long enough to get stuff done. So if I have a system that does it for me, hopefully that will simplify things. Okay. Frame on this one seems to be done. And I like when I transition from room to room. It may look like kind of weird, but I like having a 3x3 kind of little area. And this room is an outside 9x9, inspired by Direwolf 20. Inside 7x7, and this one is a 7x9 inside, so that would be a 9x11 outside. Figured that this would be my machine room. This would be my entrance slash bedroom, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so frame is done. I think I'll get rolling on the outside. I'm not going to do anything too fancy yet. I'm going to end up having windows and all that fancy stuff, but for now, I just want a nice, enclosed, protected space that I can peacefully work from without issue. Oh, and then if anybody wonders, the inside is 5 tall. Well, the inside is 4 tall, but the outside is 5 blocks high. I do that so because while you can theoretically fit with a 2 high internal space, so a 3 high block building, I find it kind of constricting. Almost, I'm not really claustrophobic, not in the traditional sense, but it doesn't feel like a real building to me. It feels like more like a crawl space. So I like to make it to where it feels like I'm entering like a building as if I was in real life. Because in real life, the roof is not going to literally be an inch above your head. Well, for me, sometimes it is. I'm a very tall person, so maybe that's why I don't like having the roof near my head. Personal experience. And it always seems like the sun is going down. Can't wait till I start blood magic. Start the blood magic. I'll be able to. I'm going to leave those on the outside, but I'm going to make some scaffolding on the inside. Old school scaffolding with dirt. But I'm only going to be doing these flat areas, if I can reach them. These flat areas with planks. I plan on doing, you know, these side sections. You'll see. It's going to be with stairs, make it look like it has an actual roof. At least that's the plan. It's like, if you guys check my my Facebook page, I've got some photos from the last time I did this style, and took photos of it. I did it with oak and the Sphax BD Craft style, or texture pack, or resource pack. It was done in vanilla, so I had a lot of extra resources, so it was like a really high resolution Sphax. So I'm going to put this here, but I feel that this is going to be covered by, what's the word? Stairs for the roof. Okay, come back down. Let's put up some torches, because you don't want to fall asleep with the possibility of, you know, monsters. Okay, that's this room. Let's put my torches in here, and then my torches in here. And voila! No torches on the ground, and no enemies spawning. I can go to sleep. Probably going to use lamps here in the future. Gotta figure out what I want to do with the floor. Okay. Back to the grind. And no, none of the dirt scaffolding is going to be sticking around. I'm currently just using it to get up and down. That's how a lot of people used to do it way back when in the beginning. And they probably still do, but I honestly don't see it as often anymore. Oh, I should probably leave this up here for when I'm doing the actual sidings. Okay. In that case, I should go back to my base and move my crafting stuff, like this guy, and this guy, and this guy, and this guy, and this guy. Okay, got all that. Now, I might be using Ender.io to do my basic sorting, but the downside with that is that I need to use standard Ender.io for the creation of the alloys I need. So I'm thinking of, you know, thermal expansion, but I haven't used their new system yet. Okay, filters. So they do have filters. I could probably make up to Electrum if I had tin, gold, and silver. Huh. Well, it does appear that after I get this set up, I'm probably going to be oh, I need to change that frickin' waypoint. Okay. Almost called it New Bay. Yeah, my base is my bay. Or however that's pronounced. Okay. So, stick it here. And tool forge. Then part builder. Then pattern chest. Stencil table. Pattern. Stencils. And then... Nah, that's not where I wanted it. There we go. Ah, that'll work for now. Okay. Don't really need that in my inventory right now. Okay, so let's see about getting the roof on real quick, and then I gotta go mining. Fun, fun. Maybe this time I won't blow myself up. That's not gonna be anywhere near enough. Let's try this. Let's go. Okay. So, oh, round one, fail. There we go. Okay. Okay, so it's one of the reasons why I like scaffolding. Okay, so let's reset my scaffolding so it's easier to get up there. There we go. Okay, I did that on purpose because roofs don't always end right at the edge of the building. Sometimes roofs go off the edge of the building, giving it kind of depth. So I like going about 2 blocks off when I'm actually aiming correctly, off the roof, and then put in like a bit of an overhang. The only downside with doing it this way is that it can sometimes not load in your favor or freeze in your face. There you go. As long as I am careful, it should work out. As long as I'm quick, I can still pick up the ones that are on the floor. And because of the way I have the front, I'm not having it go extend past here because, or I still might just maybe like 1 block, but I'll figure that out with how it looks when it's done. See? Very basic. There's no, there's no frills quite yet. I'm hoping to, do the frills with like chisel and bits. But the last time I messed with chisel and bits, I made an absolute mess. It was not pretty. I was like a 1-year-old who discovered Legos for its first time. I'm just like, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. And I made some really weird looking stuff. I'm like, it'll work. I'm just hoping to use it to make accents like little handrails, stuff like that. Stuff that is difficult to do or find or make work correctly in modded or even standard Minecraft. Now, this section's gonna make things difficult. So, I've got an idea on how to make it work. But, the trick from what I remember doing corners and using stairs to make a roof simulacrum or simulation is you're gonna work from one end and then work around. Like in this case, kind of gotta. There you go. If you put them in just right, it'll make this corner piece an actual stair corner piece. And now I've got to do that for the next level. But in this case, this is where it gets tricky. This part is when I basically have to do something like that, is where I can actually like manually place one in midair. If I remember correctly. Or can I do it this way? I wonder. I wonder if I can just stick it right here. Nope. Okay. So, I'll have to do it this way. See? That was a little easier than I remembered. Primarily because, well, maybe practice. Maybe because of the way I have everything angled already. I don't know. Certainly works out, though. Now, except when that happens. Girl, where'd that one go? Got it. Okay. Okay, let's go back up and see what I can do now. Feels like my headphones are not cushioning my head properly. Okay. Round. I swear to God, I was holding shift. I do know that sometimes shift doesn't quite register the button to keep yourself from falling off of edges if you're like on a weird half block, like a stair. But it's my first time really experiencing that. Yay. Okay. I think I'm only going to do one lower on this for right now. Let's see what it looks like when it's not derping out. Stairs will angle themselves based on how you're looking at the block when you right click. Like if I'm looking at the corner that's closest where I basically want the right angle to be is where it essentially seems to be placed every time. But if I'm looking at, say, right here, see? Turned into a corner piece. Although that's the first time I've ever had that happen. And it could also be that, I'm looking at just right where it's doing that. Yeah, I was looking towards the top part of the block. Because I wasn't angled over far enough, it didn't register that I was looking towards the bottom of the block. There we go. Okay. Old school vanilla building. But as I said, you always got to start somewhere, so I'm starting with the vanilla building, and then I'm going to kind of tweak it up as I get access to more and more, like, technology and magic in this game. Like, I'm probably going to use Psy to make my, like, lights in the future, because, they're free, essentially. And they look like little, hovering wisps, so it's kind of cool looking. It's like I liked using Niter from Thumbcraft, but Thumbcraft isn't being updated anymore. Or if it is, I haven't actually seen any further updates on it. Okay. So it looks like I need more stairs because it looked like I was running out. And I should probably, cross fingers I don't get stuck. Hey, I didn't get stuck. Okay. Okay. So, I'm going to start this end the exact same way I started the last end. Instead of looking at the stair, I'm looking at the block. It doesn't always change the context, but it makes it easier for me when I make that corner piece. Well, that's a first. I've never actually done a contextual corner piece like that before, where I just kind of poofed even though there wasn't an actual corner for it to be. Sheesh. I'm just having all kinds of problems today. There we go. Okay. And I need this to go there. Boom. There we go. Seriously. Okay. And by doing the roofs this way, it also makes it kind of contextual and makes it seem like there is actually 2 rooms to this building instead of just one continuous building. I don't know. That's how it feels to me. I'm not an architect, so, or even like a Minecraft architect. This is about as fancy as I've ever gotten in this game. And I think I might be cutting it close on the amount of stairs that I needed. One second, phone. This GameStop telling us about a pre-order we have. Assassin's Creed Origins. I'm actually not playing it, or I might. I don't know. It's mostly for my oldest son. He has been invited to stream for our family as well, just like Rathan. And it does appear that I am finished with the roof. So cut all this dirt out, tidy it up. I'm gonna have to figure something to do with right there. Maybe just even with the roof. And then that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. Just me or that looked a little. No, that was a little derpy, but it wasn't what kind of derpy I thought I was gonna be. Ah, that's the derpy I was looking for. Although they'll look kind of cool. I might do that for the corners. Oh, that's not it. Okay, let's go inside and check it out. Oh, looks like I gotta light up the corners. You know, I could kind of make this into a loft if I really wanted to. Hmm. Let's see what. No, that wouldn't be like that because we would have that. Have this. No. Maybe, I don't know. So, oh, that's not going to work. There we go. Huh. Unintentional extra room. And here we are. Oh. And that's why you test. That's kind of cool. One second. The life of the dad is never finished. Okay. Hello, Mr. Ewig. I'm sorry if I missed you earlier. How are you doing today? Okay. Well, I'm just finishing up with the final touches on a little project I was working on. Just making sure that no monsters or baddies are going to spawn in it yet. And then I got to go mining for some more iron. Broke my tool in the process. Hmm. Okay. Okay, so it does appear that nothing is going to spawn in there. Nothing's going to spawn in here. Let's go check my upstairs real quick. And it doesn't appear that... Oop. I think I might need to rejigger this. Oh well. I will fix it later. I need to eat. I need to sleep till the morning. Then I gotta go to the mining dimension. Mining dimension. Excuse me. I'm just throwing random stuff in here. Yes, I know. As I said, my plan is to get a sorting system really shortly. Ooh fun, ooh fun, ooh fun. Nothing. Whee! I love the sound of burning zombies in the morning. See, I went that way earlier. That was okay. Let's go this way. Hey, look, precisely what I needed. Nickel and iron. If you guys don't remember, I need nickel in order for me to be able to make Invar, which is incredibly important to be making to do any sort of sorting system using thermal expansion. Which, as I said, I am likely going to be doing because, well, it is going to be the simplest one to do at this stage in the game. Oop. It's not letting me... There we go. I think it's a lot deeper than one block, so it wasn't letting me drop cobblestone lower than earlier than anything. There we go. Whee! Fun, fun, fun. Now, while iron is all well and good, I'm going to need pretty much everything from tin, copper, all the way up to iron, silver, gold, diamonds to get my sorting system up and running. Eventually, I'm obviously going to go and do oh, it looks like Restream.io just tweeted something. Apparently, they got a Restream Spooktacular Swag Pack for Halloween going. And that is a lot of lava. So, I see a cave. I'm going up. Really don't feel like dealing with lava right now. And I see, I'm pretty sure I see gold, I see iron, so it doesn't matter. Perfect. Yeah, hey look, 10. That's another thing I like about the Faithful 32X texture pack that I'm using. Is it makes it to where you don't have to guess what you're mining or use OneProbe or Walia to determine what you're mining. So it doesn't change it to so much to where you're like, I don't know what I'm mining anymore. Like I do sometimes with Spax Pure BD Craft or any others. I think John Smith's does it worse. Oop. Pissed you off. Sheesh. Couldn't hit him for the life of me. Yellowite will become useful when I get into nuclear reactors. Resonating ore. That one's different. I will fully admit that one. But resonating ore is also going to be useful if I want to do RF energy. As a more or less large RF source. Cool part is that when you get to like serious automation, you get a lot of little items like, you know, blaze rods, ender pearls, nether stars. You can use that to make your resonating crystals super powerful. It's like I think you know, I've watched people streams get like over 20 million RF from those things, and it was coming out at like 10 to 20,000 RF a tick. Now, granted, that those strengths, it really can screw up the environment of your world, but depending on what you're running, it can be fully worth it. Oop, I missed. Getting all kinds of goodies today. The only thing that could take, you know, top this cake is if I found diamonds. So much easier to kill those things with an iron sword than when I was trying to earlier with a stone. Or a flint. Got him. And something else I should do eventually is I should really make a... that's not what I wanted. I should really make a... what's the word? A bow or a crossbow. Something ranged. I'm really trying to wait until I get Manulin. Or access to thereof. Oh, speaking of, do I have an extra modifier on this yet? Doesn't appear to be. Okay, what was I doing? I haven't moved all my storage over yet. Should really do that. Ooh, I forgot. That guy's full. What am I doing? Okay. Get me the gold. Get me the iron. Silver. Do the gold first. And while that's going, I could probably do the iron over here. Turn that off. So as soon as the iron's done, it'll start pouring it out into the ingot casts. Okay. Okay. So what I should do is make me a lot of chests real quick. Upgrade them to, at least 5 or 6 of them into iron or gold chests. Probably just iron chests, because iron chests, I'll have more iron than I do gold. Convert them to traditional Minecraft ones. Yeah, I'll fix that later. Okay. See how these guys are going. Seem to be going pretty well. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of iron. Yeah, because the more first off, yeah, I was already on the right one. Okay, so item ducts. So impulse item ducts is an item duct that's had glowstone added, so that requires thermal. So I just need to do normal item ducts, which is tin and lead. Well, I got okay amounts of lead. I don't really have tin in there. So, hear me some tin. Wow, tin smelts rather quickly. Cool beans. Gold's done. Let's see, what else do I have in ores? I could do the rest of the lead, aluminum, nickel, yellowite. Let's do lead. And then run to my new base to sleep. Yeah, what I need to do is move that over here. Oh, if it would place correctly. Boom. And now I just need to fill in that little gap. Okay. Getting stuff done. Woohoo. I don't even know why I went downstairs first. Turn that back on. It's all empty. Boom. Okay, now I need sugarcane for filters. Right. Trying to figure out where I stuck them this time. Sugarcane. Sweet. Okay. Back to new base. Okay. Now let's check something real quick. I have no idea what Dark Utilities is. That's what I'm going to be making here soon. Really? Oh, they're gonna... Oh, really? I really hope they don't make me do that. Oh, thank God. Sorry, I was afraid that they would have, had the hard mode recipes enabled for Tech Reborn, which is Greg Tech. Not like Greg Tech. Oh, I missed that recipe. Okay. I'm trying to see if there's another recipe that is maybe a little cheaper. And I think these wood barrels, maybe, I don't know, but I don't know how they work with items sorting. Okay. Well, let's repair my tools first. So if I run out of iron again, it's not going to cause problems. Boom. Well done. Okay. I think 8 to start should be more than enough. Oh yeah, more than enough. And I can upgrade them as I go when I run out of space. So, I want electrum ingots. Ooh, gotta check. Does it require reinforced glass? It looks like it might need hardened glass. Ooh. Okay. Okay. So it looks like I'm making hardened. This is gonna be fun. Because it's things that don't want to go in the macerator. How am I supposed to pulverize this stuff? You know what? I'm using the freaking hammer. I'm so tempted to use that freaking hammer. You know, I can use a sag mill. I can use a crusher. I can do a grindstone. Alchemy. Well, no, it can actually. Okay, but. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to have to double it in the smelter, make quartz grindstone, and then manually grind it to powder to make it into Invar. Oh, fun, overly complicated transitions into different mod types. Okay, so I need 3 of those. I'll just take that whole thing. And then I think what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Thankfully, I more or less remember this recipe. No, I just need to remember. I think 3 of them are, yeah. Yeah, 3 of them are cooked. The other 2 are not. Okay. So, that. And there's that. And then there's those 2. Come on, come on. Okay. Let's go check the other one real quick. Come on, give me nickel. Things I go through to make Invar. Without having to touch Ender IO because we can't really do much Invar in the industrial craft. And that's my ore doubling. Okay. Come on, come on. Almost done. Thank you. I got lucky there. It was supposed to unload while I was gone, but I think I was gone. It didn't. I think it only unloads after like a couple minutes. It doesn't unload immediately. You know, since it's temporary, I'm just going to stick it right here. At least until I am no longer in need of a grindstone. Okay, 14, which means I'm going to need... What, 28? that. No, I probably don't need. I could probably use. Ooh, that's something I can check. I could probably use the macerator for the. No, I can't. No, I can't. I can't use the macerator because because the macerator doesn't turn it into a powder. It turns into like crushed gravel, and it's not compatible with the pulverized or the dusts that other mods use. I am beginning to remember why I no longer play with industrial craft. While you can do some pretty cool stuff with it, nuclear reactors, up to I think triple ore output, maybe more. I don't know, but getting it to work with other mods is a headache. At least this is moderately quick. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go and take a quick break. Probably gonna finish this grinding and combining into Invar off screen during the break. And I'm gonna use restrooms, smoke a cigarette, feed my addictions. So, come in during the stream or during my break. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching, but please be patient. And I'll get right back to playing Minecraft Feed the Beast Beyond 1.10.2 when I come back. Thank you. Okay, I'm back and I just realized I did not put in any music. So I apologize to anybody who may see this in the future or may come up to the stream and see some of the backlog. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was starting my sorting system. Okay, so do I have any tin on me? I do have tin on me. So it was this, and I'll say that was a weird bug. Cool. Okay. Use these to make those filters. Now, what kind of blacklist MBT metadata? I really need to make these because, you know, you can sort by mod that way. And that will make it simpler on some of the bigger ones like Pam's Harvest Craft and Botania. Let's see how I make the hardened glass. So it could, oh. Okay, so it looks like I might have to branch out. I can make a really, really, really basic system. Without oh. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix that later. Yeah, I can make a really basic system without that. Will it be very you know, good? Probably not, but it'll get the job done for now. And it's night, so let me, since I don't have a door. And I just got a message, so let me check that real quick. Oh. Huh. Wow. I was so tired last night, I missed watching Star Trek Discovery. Oops. Okay. So what I need to do is I need to make filters. I need 8 of them minimum, 7 preferably. Okay, I need. Oh, I forgot my invar. Is over here. Okay. Invar, I need my invar. And I also need paper. I have the stuff to make paper. What else did I need? Invar, glass. I almost forgot glass. And do I have sand? I have 3 sand. Well, that should be more than enough to make what I need. Okay. Just gotta get it rolling. There we go. And oh yeah, need paper. So that should be more than enough to get that rolling. Boom. Got my first filters. I'm not gonna have one on the end because that's gonna be my catch-all chest. That's basically if I don't have a filter for it already, that's where it goes. I'm also not going to automate. Why aren't I going to? As I set off my dogs playing with my desk. You know what? I can automate the orc processing. I just got to make sure it works, because I've not really done that with industrial craft all that often. Come on, there we go. The trick to automating with oh, that's the start of that I haven't gotten around to finishing. Is just figuring out where which sides it accepts power, not accepts not power, inventory from. Okay, so in this case, I'm going to put the macerator here and the extractor here. Because I want to power it from underneath. There we go. There we go. There's that one. And don't need that one. Okay. Just putting the kind of hiding away the battery. Did I get any? Yep. Okay. I'm probably gonna have a better way of doing that here later, but now I can put some item ducts here, and when I get my actual crescent hammer, I can disable one of those outputs so it'll go into the filter system. At least that's the theory. Or I could have this on servo and have it just going straight back to the intro chest. No, I'll leave it like this for now. If I have problems, I'll do that. Okay, there's that. But until I know how I'm sorting it, we are going to leave it as is. Okay. Okay. And because I don't want to have this guy here, here we go. Boom. All done. Now I'm going to put a little, well, I was going to put a torch there, but don't need it. Okay. Now I can put filters all over. I'll make the rest of them. Okay. And to fill them is I want to make a servo. Okay, so for this one, I only got 6 slots. So I'll prevent oversetting. I remember correctly, whitelist means that the only things that can go in here right now are dirt and cobblestone. And this one, because these are all 9275, I should theoretically only need one. And because it's using metadata, which is that handy little colon number to the right of 9275, that means thermal foundation tin ingots, thermal foundation lead ingots, and thermal foundation silver ingots will all make it in. Then that one. Then that one. Oh, same thing with that one. That should theoretically fit too. Nuggets, I'm not too worried about that. I don't use them all that often. So let's see if I can make a servo real quick. I don't have any redstone though, do I? No. Need one more piece of glass and I need some redstone. Is there any sand out here I can steal somewhere? One time I need sand. I don't have it. Eee. Wow. Still no sand? Oh, I think I see some. Not sand, is it? That's limestone. Grr. As I now slowly, unbearably swim to that beach right over there. This was such a good idea at the time. I am now kicking myself, because this is incredibly riveting. So riveting. Okay, well, I think once I get the basics up, I'm probably going to call it a stream. I might still stream a little bit later, but I'm still recovering from that camp trip, so I'm just incredibly exhausted. Okay. There's more glass and stuff that I will need for a while. And I was about to say, and I almost forgot the redstone, but I forgot that I am now here. Okay. New base. Okay. So, I only need one right now. Boop. Okay. Let's test this guy out. Servo. Now, the way this should be, always on. I don't know if use metadata is going to be useful right now. Oh, that's the wrong input. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. So if this works, okay, that worked. Basically, if it works, it's all going to end up in the correct chest. If it doesn't, it should end up all in the next chest. Because under normal circumstances, it would hit all the way at the end. But because I have these set to blacklist and they're empty, that pretty much means everything can come in here. But setting to an empty whitelist means nothing can come in here. Okay. See. Why did this one end up in here? Oh, it needs to be or dictionary. Well, that sucks. Can I make fused quartz without? Nope, I need an alloy smeltery. Okay. There used to be a way to make thermal expansion glass without having to have thermal expansion. But I have a distinct feeling that isn't the case anymore. Yep. Well, bollocks. This ain't going to work. Not the way I want it. Okay. What was I doing? I got sidetracked. Boy, did I get sidetracked. Okay. So that means I need thermal expansion stuff. At least an induction smelter. Yeah, you know what? I am calling it a day. My brain's not functioning. And, well, didn't they have something else? There was another mod that I'm familiar with. I was like, it's like similar to XNet or so. Yeah, well, actually, it is called XNet. Okay, so that should be used less tick lag and does items, I think. Sends energy, receives energy. Controller, router. XNet manual, book, string, and 4 redstone. I should theoretically have all that. Okay, I have the string. Redstone's at the other base. Okay. Okay, do I have cow? Yes, I do have cow. Okay, so I had the other base real quick. An entire episode of me teleporting everywhere. Just call me teleporting. Okay, 4 and then 3. Boom. Okay, now figure out basic networking. Controller, okay. Oof. Okay, well, okay, I'm calling it a day. Thanks for watching my stream. Thank you for joining. Hope it was enjoyable. I did get a lot done today. I built a base. I got the layout of my item storage. I moved most of my things. I got a surprise second room, which I gotta put something in the center so I stop falling through it. Oop, there's a. I forgot something. There we go. Now I just have to kind of finish that up and maybe figure out what XNet is so I can do this sorting system. I'm sorry, BM 36,000. If you ever catch the stream, I'm going to have to shelve the Industrial Craft 2 for a little bit. It was my initial item doubling, so I did do that. But now I'm to the point to where it doesn't really make sense because everything that I need to do right now is kind of difficult without doing the other mods. I'll come back to Industrial Craft 2 because I really want to make another nuclear reactor that, isn't extreme or big reactors because those never really threaten to blow up on you. But if you screw up the Industrial Craft 2, you could really just give yourself a gigantic crater. Okay. So, thank you for catching the stream. and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a good one.